Now on Good Morning Northwest, breaking right now, Hurricane Melissa strengthens to a Category 5 as it barrels towards Jamaica, the strongest storm on record to threaten the island. We're tracking it throughout the morning.
And locally, we've got snow on our mountain passes. We're tracking this morning. Some lingering showers you'll want to know about.
Families often miss the warning signs of addiction until it's too late. A local woman lost her sister to fentanyl. Her mission to help you recognize the early signs coming up. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. I'm Robin Nance.
I'm Natalie Grant. Today is Monday, October 27th. We're going to start things off here with meteorologist Matt Gray and a live look at those passes, which had some activity this weekend.
Yeah, just a little bit, It was dumping in the Cascades over the past couple of mornings here. And right now, the focus is on Lookout Pass here on the Montana-Idaho state line, where we've got snow coming down, temperatures at 30 degrees. The roads aren't looking too bad this morning, but certainly it is enough going on that if you are up and headed over the mountains early this morning, you ought to be ready for whatever comes here. Got a couple little sprinkles, looks like, coming down right here now in downtown Spokane. As we've been seeing some showers kind of re-emerge after a quiet start to our post-midnight hours in Spokane. It's 34, 37, and the rain is coming down in Coeur d'Alene. So we got quite a bit of showers as you cross the state line into Idaho. As you can see our radar, we've got a lot going on around Coeur d'Alene and then right along the state line up into the Rathdrum area and around places like Liberty Lake. Some sprinkles as well south of St. Mary's over towards the Tico area and south of Plummer as well. Now, if you're watching for the Silver Valley this morning, all of this wet weather is going to be tracking into you for the Coeur d'Alene area. So we're likely to see some snow or winter mix on 4th of July Pass this morning. Some rain, which maybe a couple of snowflakes mixed in the Silver Valley, and then more snow later this morning over Lookout Pass. So a busy morning in these areas. We'll show you what to expect for this afternoon coming up.
Matt, thanks. Well, new here on Good Morning Northwest. Spokane Valley law enforcement is asking for the public's help finding 2 missing teen girls. A public safety alert late last night says 13-year-old Makaya Berland and 14-year-old Lanbin Brasarad were last seen near 1323 North Grady Road near Mission Avenue. Now, both of those girls are about 5 feet tall. One of the girls was wearing blue jeans and a green hoodie with sandals. If you've seen them or know where they may be, make sure to call 911.
We are following breaking news this morning. Authorities in Jamaica have just issued a mandatory evacuation order for several areas. Hurricane Melissa is now a Category 5 storm, which is the strongest hurricane on record heading toward the island. You are taking a live look at Jamaica right now before heavy rain and winds impact the island even more. The storm is set to make landfall tomorrow morning, and families are being told not to wait, take shelter immediately. Some parts of the island could see up to 40 inches of rain, and along the coast, the storm could reach 13 feet high.
Safety is priority, and being smart helps a lot. Don't make foolish decisions. Don't make stupid decisions, like coming out in the middle of the storm to see what's happening.
Here in the U.S., many organizations are packing food and supplies to send to families across the Caribbean. Families are rushing home to leave, while others are trying to find food before things get worse. At least 3 people were killed from Melissa, and officials say that number could rise. Melissa is still on track to hit Jamaica tomorrow morning. We'll keep tracking it and bring you updates as they come in. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
A float plane partially sank into Lake Coeur d'Alene this weekend. According to the police department, it sank at Independence Point. Police say the plane was docked, but the wind caused it to go down. No one was hurt.
A train hit and killed a woman near Priest River last night. It happened near the Hidden Lane rail crossing southeast of Priest River. Idaho State Patrol is investigating and has not released the name of that woman yet.
A woman was killed and an infant hospitalized in a suspected DUI crash late Saturday night. According to Washington State Patrol, 30-year-old Chance Picken was driving north on State Route 821 near the Yakima-Kittitas County line. WSP says Picken was speeding, lost control, and rolled multiple times. His passenger, 33-year-old Courtney Bedell, died at the scene. A 3-month-old girl was also in the vehicle. The police report did not say if the child was in a car seat, but did say she was not wearing a seatbelt. The baby was taken to an area hospital. We do not know her condition. WSP says Pickens facing vehicular homicide and assault charges. Fentanyl continues to claim lives around our community.
Tomorrow night, the Fox Theater is hosting a discussion aimed at breaking the stigma around addiction and helping families recognize these warning signs. Hunter Bertram shares the story of one woman who lost her sister to addiction.
Halloween decorations fill this living room, but on the mantle sits Kristen Couture's urn, topped with a witch hat. It's been nearly 5 years since fentanyl took her life.
My mom used to call Kristen the spark plug of our family. She was the person that you could be mad at in one breath, and then she'd make you laugh in the next.
Tracy watched her sister's 10-year battle with addiction, always hoping Kristen would recover.
I always knew that her rock bottom would likely be her death. I just always hoped that was not going to be the case.
The loss still cuts deep.
We were supposed to grow old together, right? We were supposed to raise our kids together. We were supposed to do all of those things that siblings do. And now it's just me. And I miss her every day. I miss who she was.
Tuesday at the Fox Theater, Tracy hopes to share her story through conversation.
I am grateful to the Spokane Alliance for Fentanyl Education and the Ray Sardine Foundation for giving the community the opportunity to see this and then hear from people who are working in this area who have lived experience. And maybe, just maybe, they'll take away something that motivates them to get involved as well.
Hoping to break the stigma that keeps families silent.
To us, she seemed normal, right? Because that was the side she wanted us to see. And so I think that just the ability to have the conversation about what should you be looking for, what are the signs of early addiction, what are the signs that maybe someone's not fully addicted but they're experimenting. Those are the conversations that I think may have helped us as a family wrap our brains around Kristen's medical issues a lot sooner.
Doors open at 4:45 at the Fox Theater Tuesday. Tickets are $10 to $15 each. More details can be found at KXLY.com. In Spokane Valley, Hunter Bertram for News Now.
Again, this is tomorrow night at the Fox. All right, our time is now 6:07.
Checking back in with meteorologist Matt Gray. Another chilly start to our morning here. I had my seat warmers on all the way.
Yeah, and there's a little breeze out there too, so it feels a little uncomfortable as you step outside in many cases. It's cool enough. We can see a little snow mixed in some of these rain showers here this morning. And then we have much colder weather coming up for tomorrow morning and a whole other host of issues for your morning commute. We'll take a peek at that coming up.
Police make arrests in the Brazen Louvre burglary. 2 men now in custody after the 7-minute heist that shocked the art world. Up next, what we know about those men and what they did with the jewels.
And Spokane Valley unites to fight food insecurity. After the break, the new cultural soup kitchen, where neighbors can cook, volunteer, and help feed each other. That's next.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Craig Swap & Associates. Life is an opportunity to grow, to feel, to excel. Life pushes you to be better and to go farther. Life has you here. We're just here to help.
This winter, experience the ultimate rock Christmas tradition. Trans-Siberian Orchestra, live in concert, presenting the Ghosts of Christmas Eve, the best of TSO and more. Friday, November 21st, Spokane Arena. Tickets on sale now at ticketswest.com. Don't miss this season's most exciting concert experience. Trans-Siberian Orchestra, live in concert.
When you're in a car wreck, we're not just here to fight for you. We're here as a family. At Craig Swap & Associates, we treat every client like one of our own.
We're not just a business. We're a family.
When I reached out to Craig Swap & Associates, it felt like I was talking to family. It got started right away. They made sure I received everything I was owed.
Call Craig Swap & Associates and let us show you what it means to be treated like family. Just one call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
When it comes to taking care of your car, trust the family-owned service department that puts you first. At Coeur d'Alene Honda, we don't just fix cars, we keep your family safe on the road. With no hidden fees or surprise charges, you'll always know exactly what you're paying for. And with us, you only pay a 6% tax on parts, never on labor. Come to Coeur d'Alene Honda, where quality service meets honest pricing every time. Call us to schedule an appointment today.
Born and raised in Spokane, Zach Sapone is a teacher who understands our challenges to get ahead. Zach goes above and beyond, standing up for working and middle-class families like his own. On council, he's delivered results, making housing more affordable, improving streets and transit, and creating safe, vibrant neighborhoods. Zach knows there's more to be done. That's why he's pushing forward on homelessness, housing, and public safety.
I'm Zach Sapone. I'm asking for your vote so we can keep fighting for everyone to have a fair shot.
Life is an opportunity to grow, to feel, to excel. Life pushes you to be better, to go farther. Life has you here. We're just here to help.
Just about 6:11. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. California Democratic Governor Gavin Newsom is teasing a potential 2028 presidential run.
When asked Sunday if he would seriously consider running, Newsom said, quote, "Yeah, I'd be lying otherwise." But Newsom went on to explain that his focus is now on the midterms and helping Democrats regain control of the House of Representatives. He also said President Donald Trump's presidency will be the de facto end if Democrats succeed in the 2026 midterms.
President Trump arrived in Tokyo today greeting Japan's Emperor Naruhito. It is part of a diplomatic tour of Asia where he is firming up a series of agreements in the region. Over the weekend, Trump visited Malaysia and joined the signing of a peace declaration between Thailand and Cambodia. U.S. trade negotiators also reached the framework of a trade deal with China, averting a planned 157% tariff on Chinese goods. Trump is planning to hold talks with Chinese leader Xi Jinping later this week.
Police have reportedly arrested 2 suspects as part of the Louvre heist investigation. According to the Paris prosecutor, one of the men was detained at the Charles de Gaulle airport, preparing to board a flight to Algeria. In the brazen 7-minute heist, thieves made off with items worth more than $100 million. The suspected thieves have not said exactly where the jewels are just yet.
And it's time to plan your day. Breezy throughout the day today. A few winter mix showers here this morning while temperatures remain in the 30s. We'll see some sunshine for this afternoon. That'll feel pretty nice after how wet it was this weekend. And then clear, calm, cooling very fast to what should be a cold night tonight.
A new community food bank is now open in Spokane Valley.
Nourish Spokane is run by the Filipino American Northwest Association and provides hot meals and take-home food packages for families in need.
The Spokane Valley's first cultural soup kitchen that's not faith-based. By having a diaspora of people come together, donate, volunteer, cook, eat, and feed people.
The new resource, located at 205 North University Road, aims to strengthen community food security during a vulnerable time for many families, as federal funding for food stamps could expire at the end of the month because of the government shutdown. Nourish Spokane will serve its Thanksgiving meal November 15th and its Christmas meal December 20th. After that, it hopes to serve meals every other Saturday.
Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:13.
Did you have damage from the weekend winds? Saturday's windstorm left its mark. One neighborhood saw uprooted trees and destroyed fences. The damage assessment coming up.
And where you can take your family for a spooky drive-by. Well, coming up here on Good Morning Northwest, we'll give you a closer look at this South Hill neighborhood, all decked out for Halloween. So many lights and fun things to check out this morning. We'll show you exactly where this is. That's after the break.
Anxiety, depression, trauma. They're hitting students harder than ever. But now Spokane schools and doctors are bringing help right to campus. I'm Kirsten O'Connor. I'll show you how this resource is becoming a lifeline for families. Wednesday at 6 on 4 News Now.
Welcome Broadway's Rock of Ages, the driving music force that rocked Broadway and millions of fans in the groundbreaking show Rock of Ages live in concert at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, November 20th. Get your tickets now.
Winning is just the beginning. At Gold Seal Plumbing, we let our reviews speak for themselves. To see more of our reviews, just go to goldsealplumbing.com/reviews.
Gold Seal Plumbing, we're on our way. touchdown on savings at George Key Kia Spokane. We're clearing out all new 2025 Kias at huge discounts to make room for the new 2026 Kias on the way. Shop over 350 new Kias and score big. Locally owned, family operated, always exceeding your expectations with unbeatable deals and exceptional customer service. Don't miss this chance to save. Visit George Key Kia Spokane off I-90 and Liberty Lake or shop anytime at SpokaneKia.com.
Join the Circle of Life at the Lion King. Experience the world's #1 musical. Don't miss your chance to see The Lion King, one of the most awe-inspiring productions ever brought to life on stage.
Returning to Spokane for 3 weeks only this January. Get your tickets today at BroadwaySpokane.com.
It's time for 4 News Now, Coats for Kids. Drop off new or gently used coats at any of our sponsored locations. We'll bring them to Alsco for professional cleaning, then get them out to local children in need. Donate Coats for Kids through October 31st.
Fred's Appliance is proud to partner with Coats for Kids, and we're giving you a chance to give back and win big. When you donate your coats, you'll be entered for a chance to win a beautiful Bosch dishwasher with free installation. You can drop off your coats at any of our Fred's Appliance locations.
The reality is,
this medication isn't covered by your insurance.
Health insurance is broken. And while other plans won't tell you that, we will. Because we created Scan Health Plan to fight for your health.
So you want somewhere to play? We got you. And want some tasty food? We got you. Heard you want to do some shopping? We got you. The live music is always popping at the Coeur d'Alene Casino. Coeur d'Alene Casino. Where winning is just the beginning.
4 News Now is brought to you by VECU, your local not-for-profit credit union.
Sign up for the 4 News Now Daily Local at KXLY.com.
Oh, it is now 6:17 and woo, creepy.
We are taking a live look at some homes up on the South Hill this morning. A mother-daughter duo, Lori and Jordan, up on 2810 East 58th Court on the South Hill, just right off of 57th there. They've got some spooky homes on display for you to go check out heading into this week before Halloween.
Yeah, and they want you to come and see. They did all this work, so go up there, check it out.
Yeah.
Speaking of other things that were spooky on your screen now, some of the damage left behind by Saturday's strong winds. This is Spokane's Audubon neighborhood. You can see some trees were uprooted. Our crew there Sunday saw a lot of fences taken down, and I gotta say, over in North Idaho, lots of limbs and leaves, and some really sweet neighbors came all together and helped clean up, and it was a wonderful thing. That was very nice.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, the winds both Friday night and late Saturday, they didn't last long, but it was more than enough to cause some issues. And now you've got, hey, you know what? It's nice with our drought. We got saturated ground now as well, so something else to watch out the next time it gets windy. And we saw, especially last night, snow up on the mountain passes. They were spinning out on Snoqualmie late last night. Things look like they're back moving here this morning. Stevens Pass, you can see all that snow. Not looking too bad on 4th of July, but you can see the snow kind of whipping and blowing around here over Lookout Pass. So folks around Lookout, if you're headed that direction here this morning, there's a winter weather advisory for the pass through 11 in the morning. So just be ready for anything wintry as you get up into that area. Highway 3 as well, under that winter weather advisory as well in North Idaho. We got some wet weather for those of you who are having a bit of a shorter commute this morning. Liberty Lake, Otis Orchard, seeing some wet weather right now. Gets a little lighter up until you get into downtown Post Falls, and then right around Coeur d'Alene here, we've been seeing the rain coming down pretty good here over the last 30 minutes or so. Starting to lighten up just a little bit as this continues off into the mountains. Everything kind of generally moving in this west to east direction. That means that for 4th of July pass, we're going to continue to see some wet weather here this morning, as well as the Silver Valley, and we're going to see more snow for Lookout Pass as we head into the middle and late morning. Temperatures are not going to be very warm today again. We'll only be in the upper 50 or upper 40s to right around 50 degrees. We will see a lot more sunshine though for the afternoon, so that's going to be nice. Clearing and calming conditions, however, means that it is going to be cold tonight, and we're going to be on the lookout for some fog as well after all of the rain over the last couple of days. Wouldn't shock me at all to see 1 or 2 showers, but very isolated as we head into this evening. And then you can see the clearing conditions, which is going to be a really good fog setup. And we're going to see those chilly temperatures down in the 20s in many areas for the morning. Clouds are going to roll back in probably just as soon as the fog lifts a little bit. So I expect it to be a pretty cloudy day on Tuesday. Our next round of rain is going to be coming in very early Wednesday morning. So our Wednesday morning commute likely to see at least a little bit of wet weather lingering as well, and then some nicer conditions for the back end of Wednesday. So with the clearing conditions tonight, the calming conditions, freezing fog and slick road patches on Tuesday morning. Start planning in a little bit of extra time. At the very least, you're probably going to have to do a little bit of windshield scraping. Here's the next few days. Looks like trick-or-treating is going to be on the soggy side as well. But for now, it's Monday. And do you know what that means? It's time for Pet of the Week.
It's Halloween week, so we thought we would introduce you to Frankenstein. However, our Frankenstein does not resemble the one you're thinking of. We call ours Frankie for short. He is 4 years old, very friendly, and has a mix of markings from 1 spotted ear to 4 white paws and a tail and a handsome pointed white collar. Frankie is a very inquisitive fellow and will happily carry on a conversation with you. If you're looking for a new furry family member with beautiful brown eyes, stop by Companions Animal Center and meet Frankie. The center is open starting at noon on Tuesday through Sunday. For directions and information on the many services offered, visit our website at companionsanimalcenter.org.
Look at his wagging tail.
He's so cute.
So sweet. Go get him. Good morning, Northwest time right now is 6:21.
Well, the Zags have signed their 3rd commit in the span of a month. After the break, we'll tell you what you need to know about this future Zags wing next in Morning Sports.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
The purpose of a city council is to represent its residents, to improve community life, and to guide city operations for the benefit of its citizens. So, how's your Spokane City Council doing? Our elected officials have forbidden police to stop public camping on our streets. Kate Tellis is also against enforcement. But Alejandro is for stopping criminal activity on our streets while offering real help to those in need. So please, vote for Alejandro to restore our safety.
It's time for 4 News Now, Coats for Kids. Drop off new or gently used coats at any of our sponsored locations. We'll bring them to Alsco for professional cleaning, then get them out to local children in need. Donate Coats for Kids through October 31st.
SCCU is partnering with 4 News Now Coats for Kids to help keep children warm, safe, and healthy this winter.
SCCU loves Coats for Kids.
Escape to Mistaqua Casino Hotel, just north of Spokane on Highway 395 near Chewelah. Enjoy the region's only non-smoking casino, featuring exciting ways to win, delicious food options, and a beautiful hotel to book your next getaway. Relax, rejuvenate, and discover more fun with our hotel amenities, including a sparkling pool, modern fitness center, and a convenient ski locker room designed for guests heading to the slopes. Plan your perfect staycation and book today at Mistaqua.com.
Why is a touchless wash best? Touchless doesn't smack and beat your vehicle with rags and raw brushes with the risk of scratches. Instead, we have multiple nozzles that deliver powerful 800 PSI water jets, covering everything from the sides, the roof, and even the undercarriage. Our mixtures remove dirt, grime, and those nasty, nasty street chemicals.
Car Wash Plaza, it's the best in the Northwest.
Tackle every job with power and precision this season with Pape Machinery Ag and Turf. For a limited time, you can get 0% financing for up to 84 months on a new John Deere 1025R compact utility tractor with 120R standard loader, all for just $249 per month. Shop online or head to your nearest Pape Machinery location to experience the unmatched customer service and support that keeps your operation running strong. But don't wait, this offer ends October 31st. Pape keeps you moving.
Well, good morning, folks. It's sports time. We had an exciting weekend, so that means we have an exciting segment for you. Gonzaga, Chiefs, and Kraken all on this wonderful morning. Starting off with some hoops, Gonzaga had their third commitment of the month, another big-time prospect. Luca Foster announced he's officially committed to the Zags. Foster is a top 40 prospect in the class of 2026, a 4-star from Link Academy in Branson, Missouri. And the Zags are back in action tonight for another exhibition game against the Western Oregon Wolves. Tip-off is set for 6 p.m. and I'll be there to have all the highlights for you tonight on Nightside, so make sure you come back for that one. And last night, the Chiefs hosted the Silvertips, who wasted no time getting started. Jackson Vaughn shoots and scores to give them a 1-0 lead early on in that first period. Then Lucas Kaplan adds another to double the Silvertips lead. And the Chiefs, they did get some life there late in the first when Nolan Saunderson puts them on the board, and it's 2-1 score. But the Silvertips just kept rolling. Both Carter Bear and Cameron Dillard with goals to extend their lead 4-1 right there. And looking for a comeback, the Chiefs' Rhett Sather answers with a rip to head into that third period. And unfortunately, that was the final points on the board last night. Silvertips win 5-2. And the Seattle Kraken are back in action tonight, too, with their second game back home after their long road trip. The Canadians will be in town for a 7:30 puck drop. The last time the two met was on October 14th. The Canadians won 5-4, so we'll see what happens with this one. And that's what we've got for you on this great morning. Come back and watch tonight for more.
Lots of sports action this morning.
Yep.
Excitement.
Didn't miss the upcoming World Series, but I guess fewer of us care right now.
It's true.
It's now 6:26.
Well, cyber fraudsters target online shoppers when they're most vulnerable. Coming up on our Money Saving Monday, 3 simple steps that protect your card information and passwords from those pesky scammers.
And new questions surface about a Spokane City Council candidate's eligibility just 8 days before the election. Divorce documents challenge Alejandro Barrientos' residency claims. What he has to say about that next. Then as we go to break, here's your first look at what's coming up on Good Morning America at 7 o'clock.
In this morning's GMA First Look, the Louvre investigation intensifies. 2 alleged thieves are in custody on suspicion they were half of the quartet that used power tools and a mechanical ladder to steal more than $100 million worth of France's crown jewels in just 7 minutes. One suspect arrested at Charles de Gaulle Airport while preparing to travel to Algeria. The other in a Paris suburb and believed to be destined for Mali, West Africa. The robbery at the world's most famous museum has brought up uncomfortable questions around its security. Sources tell ABC News investigators believe the robbers had help from the inside, but are still working to develop evidence.
The person that was the, quote, insider, if they determine that he was involved, he would definitely get charged as a co-conspirator in the case.
And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have the very latest on the investigation, live from outside the Louvre. With your GMA First Look, I'm Sophie Flay, ABC News, New York.
Back to the game I love. It's great to be able to keep up with the guys again. It's why I wanted more from my symptomatic obstructive HCM. So I asked my cardiologist about Camzyos. With Camzyos, my symptoms have improved, and I can be more active now. It's a difference I can feel, and they can see, and she can too.
Camzyos works by targeting what's causing OHCM, and it's proven to reduce obstruction in the heart 4 times more. Camzyos may cause serious side effects, including heart failure that can lead to death, a risk that's increased with serious infection, irregular heartbeat, or with certain other medicines. Do not stop, start, or change medicines or dose without telling your doctor. You must have echocardiograms before and during treatment. Seek help for new or worsening heart failure symptoms. Camzyos is only available through a restricted program. Before taking Camzyos, tell your doctor about all your medical conditions and current or planned pregnancy. Camzyos, first in its class to treat symptomatic OHCM.
It's great to be playing again. Ask your cardiologist about Camzyos.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
When you call the Advocates, you'll see right away, we don't fiddle around.
We don't waste time.
Don't dilly-dally.
We don't burn daylight.
Which means the Advocates is the place to call for your injury case. We'll fight to get you the most.
And don't dilly-dally.
Don't start that again.
Bacon! I need bacon! Not bacon! Not bacon! Not falling for that again. Squirrel?
No doubt. It's meaty. It's tasty. It's bacon. Nom, 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 nom. I love you. I love bacon. I love you. I love bacon.
BECU and 4 News Now are teaming up for the Great American Flag Swap. On November 7th, bring your old tattered flag to BECU and exchange it for a new one with the help of Uncle Sam's Flag and Gift. This November, let's thank veterans and military families.
BECU is proud to be part of the Great American Flag Swap. We're honored to live in a community that supports veterans and military families who sacrifice for the benefit of us all. Visit us in Spokane and see what banking is like when people come first. BECU, not for profit, equals more for people.
Born and raised in Spokane, Zach Sapone is a teacher who understands our challenges to get ahead. That's why he's pushing forward on homelessness, housing, and public safety.
I'm Zach Sapone. I'm asking for your vote so we can keep fighting for everyone to have a fair shot.
When you bring your case to the advocates, you pay no fee unless we win.
No unanswered questions.
No regrets.
No sweet-talking insurance adjusters.
Just the assurance that we'll fight hard for your win.
And no fee until that happens.
Exactly.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
Good morning, Northwest. Thanks for starting your day with us. I'm Natalie Grant.
And I'm Robin Nance. It is Monday, October 27th. Welcome to it. Let's check in with meteorologist Matt Gray and your first alert forecast kicking off this week.
And kicking off the week with, well, what we ended the weekend with, which was more rain. It's raining right now in Coeur d'Alene. A lot of wet roads here as we get our morning started. We've seen a couple of sprinkles this morning in Spokane, but it's a whole lot drier as we've had some time to dry out since we had all of that wet weather coming through late last night. So here is the situation. We also ended up with some wet weather this morning in the Liberty Lake area. That, though, is beginning to die down a little bit. All of this going to be tracking from west to east across the area. You can still see right around Liberty Lake, still a little bit of rain here as we take a little zoom in. Starting to dry out, I think, in the next several minutes here in Post Falls. We've got a heavier shower now that's going to come back into downtown Coeur d'Alene after we just saw things dry out, at least just a little bit. So we're going to continue in central parts of Kootenai County to see some of this wet weather. Things have been drying out further north around places like Naples, Rathdrum, and Silverwood. As we head over the next couple of hours, 4th of July Pass, the Silver Valley, and Lookout Pass will continue to see more rain and areas of snow in the high elevations. Take a look at the rest of your day and what you can expect for the afternoon coming up.
Online shopping has become a big part of our lives. Now you can buy clothing, gifts, and even groceries with just the click of a button.
Kirsten O'Connor talks to a financial crimes expert about how to keep your card information and passwords safe while you shop in this Money Saving Monday.
Most of us are online shopping every week, maybe even daily. While it's convenient, it can open the door to cyber fraudsters if you're not careful.
They know when you are at your stressed or your loneliest, and that's when they choose to hit and provide the right story to make it really believable.
Samantha Harper, a financial crimes manager with STCU, says anyone can be a target. These 3 tips can help you lower your risk. The first, try not to use public Wi-Fi.
Do it at home or somewhere where you have a secure Wi-Fi connection. You know others are not also on that network.
Next, don't save your banking information to make purchases.
You want to not save your card information. I know it takes extra time to type it in every time you need to purchase something, but that can be a real avenue for the fraudsters to use that over and over again.
And last, think about changing your password to a phrase instead of a single word.
Although it might sound funny, like computer cup blue. I mean, you put those words together and usually it's a odd enough phrase that you will remember it, but it's also not one that a scammer would guess based on your social media or other things that are out there on you.
Financial crimes experts say if you get a text or email asking you to move money, it's probably not legitimate. Another way to check, Google it, and you'll likely find a resource to say, yes, this is a common scam. Money Saving Monday, I'm Kirsten O'Connor.
We are following breaking news this morning. Colleges and universities across Idaho are facing budget cuts. The University of Idaho says it will have to cut jobs to meet the state's spending plan. Governor Brad Little is calling for a 3% cut to help balance the budget. That means more than $13 million in cuts for schools across Idaho. The University of Idaho will trim its budget by $3.4 million, which could affect 28 faculty and staff positions. Officials haven't said which jobs will be impacted
expected, but they warn it could lead to larger class sizes, fewer hands-on learning opportunities, and less undergraduate research. North Idaho College will also see cuts, though it hasn't shared details yet. Students and staff are already looking into how these changes could affect their classes and programs. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
Hannah, thanks. Well, just 8 days from Election Day, there are concerns one of the candidates for Spokane City Council may not be eligible to run. According to a report from Range Media, District 2 candidate Alejandro Barrientos may not have lived in the district long enough to qualify. The information comes from divorce papers obtained by Range Media. The Spokane City Charter requires candidates to live in their district for 1 year before filing to run. Barrientos filed in May of this year, meaning he needed to live in District 2 starting in May 2024. But divorce documents show Barrientos and his wife lived in separate homes during that period.
We had a plan in mind that necessarily didn't work for the best interests of our kids and, the time frame of me finding a stable home for our kids. We just kind of went with that instead of me moving out.
Barrientos says he lived on the South Hill in District 2 during the required year, but admits he spent some nights downtown or with his brother. Barrientos remains eligible unless someone files a legal challenge, and for now, the Spokane County Auditor says, to her knowledge, no complaints have been filed.
Well, voters will decide the fate of the $440 million Together Spokane plan here soon. It's made up of 2 parts, a $200 million bond from Spokane Public Schools and the Spokane Parks and Recreation Department's $240 million levy. Now, for the past week here, we've answered your questions about the parks portion of this plan, including why existing tax dollars can't fund these projects and how this money will be used to make parks safer. You can find all of these stories. They're in one place on KXLY.com/forthepeople.
The future of one of Gonzaga's star basketball players is back in the hands of a Spokane County judge today. Tyon Grant Foster transferred to Gonzaga this season, but the NCAA denied his waiver to play, saying he has used his 4 seasons of eligibility. His attorneys argue he deserves an exception, pointing to time lost from a heart condition and COVID-19 disruptions. Last week, a federal judge denied the NCAA's request to move the case out of state court. So now a Spokane County judge will hear the case this afternoon, just a few hours before Gonzaga's exhibition game against Western Oregon. We'll have a team in the courtroom. Be sure to download the 4 News Now app and turn on push notifications to get the latest on this case sent straight to your phone.
Good morning, Northwest time right now is 6:36.
Your meteorologist Matt Gray is back talking about some things we need to know.
That's right. Stuff you got to know. There's more rain coming this week. Some of the timing not so convenient because it is Halloween week after all. Kids finding the costumes, ready to go trick-or-treating. Not looking so great. And we've got more slippery morning weather to talk about too coming up.
And still to come here on Good Morning Northwest, parents trusted WSU to keep their sons safe. Now Sam Martinez's family argues the university failed to warn them about fraternity dangers that led to his death. The case is being heard in the state Supreme Court. That's next.
Plus, bipartisan lawmakers pressure the NBA for answers about a massive gambling scandal. 34 people face charges in an alleged insider betting scheme. The latest next.
Plan your day with Matt Gray, only on Good Morning Northwest.
Celebrating 80 years in business with discounts for the decades. Up to 80% off store-wide and new furniture collections. The Tin Roof, locally owned, locally loved since 1945.
Our current Extreme team, Parasports in Newman Lake, helping youth and adults with mobility and vision impairment, and we're going to renovate 3,000 square feet for comfort zones. The 4 News Now Extreme team brought to you by Horizon Credit Union.
Don't miss your chance to see The Lion King, one of the most awe-inspiring productions ever brought to life on stage.
Returning to Spokane. Visit BroadwaySpokane.com today for tickets.
Hello, ma'am. I'm Kyle with Bill's Heating, here to take a look at your furnace.
I thought you guys were teamed up with Gonzaga. Where's the basketball player?
Oh, yeah, sorry about that. We do have Davis Fogel on standby.
Standby?
Oh, yeah. Whenever one of us needs him, we just shout his name.
What?
Watch.
Whoa, it's like magic.
Actually, he just made me wait around the corner.
Exactly. It's magic.
Call Bill's Heating and AC today.
DJ Mickey and his friends invite you to an adventure that's off the charts. Only at Disney on Ice Let's Dance. Enjoy a special holiday sing-along pre-show included with your ticket. Playing Spokane Arena November 14th through 16th.
Milk? You got a rumble in your tumble that you don't want to address.
Oh, I don't know.
Don't live in there now. You can have your milk and smile. Lactate's in the real milk aisle. Lactate.
Mopping is hard work. Then I tried the Swiffer Power Mop. It has a built-in solution that breaks down dirt on contact. Plus, its 360-degree swivel head cleans up along baseboards and even behind the toilet. Bye-bye, bucket, with the Swiffer Power Mop.
Celebrating 80 years in business with discounts for the decades. Up to 80% off store-wide and new furniture collections. The Tin Roof, locally owned, locally loved since 1945.
Anxiety, depression, trauma. They're hitting students harder than ever. But now Spokane schools and doctors are bringing help right to campus. I'm Kirsten O'Connor. I'll show you how this resource is becoming a lifeline for families. Wednesday at 6 on 4 News Now.
Welcome back. Your time right now is 6:40. The family of a Washington State University student who died in a fraternity hazing incident is back in court, fighting to hold the university responsible for his death. 19-year-old Sam Martinez died from alcohol poisoning in 2019 while at an Alpha Tau Omega event. Martinez's family sued WSU, arguing the university had a duty to protect him. This case was initially dismissed, but earlier this year, the State Court of Appeals sided with the family. Now, the case is in front of the Washington Supreme Court. Lawyers from WSU say the school is not responsible for things that happen off campus. Martinez's lawyers disagree, saying because WSU actively promotes Greek life, it has a duty to protect its students.
And if the university had taken that information and provided complete information to parents when they come in, and not, as Sam's mother recognized, painted a rosy picture of what fraternities and sororities look like, then parents would have complete information to make informed choices about the safety of their children.
A decision in this case won't likely come for at least a few months.
It's time to plan your day. Breezy conditions, a little bit of cloud cover, and a few showers. Some of those in North Idaho, depending on your elevation, could have a little winter mix included in them. For this afternoon, clearer conditions, some sunshine. That's going to feel pretty nice. And then clear, calm, and cooling very fast this evening.
A bipartisan group of lawmakers wants to hear from the NBA about the recent gambling scandal. The FBI is looking into allegations of insider information used in an alleged mafia-related betting scheme on NBA games and rigged underground poker games. Friday, members of Congress wrote to NBA Commissioner Adam Silver asking him to provide a briefing by October 31st. Last week, the Eastern District of New York indicted 34 people in connection with 2 separate federal gambling investigations. It is now 6:42.
40 million Americans face a food crisis as the government shutdown continues. SNAP benefits run out this week in what experts call the worst food emergency since the Great Depression. The growing desperation is just ahead.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
At Perfection Tire, your safety is our top priority with superior tire brands like Cooper, Nokian, and Toyo tires.
Plan ahead and save with Perfection's preseason pricing going on now. We have everything your vehicle needs for winter driving.
Need a new garage door?
Sorry.
Give us a call today.
What's more powerful than an unexpected storm? Insurance that helps clean it up. Western National Insurance. That's the power of nice.
When you're in a car wreck, we're not just here to fight for you. We're here as a family.
When I reached out to Craig Swaff and Associates, it got started right away. They made sure I received everything I was owed.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
Last year, I found my daughter playing with a piece of foil, and my world stopped. The panic hit me. Fentanyl, her future, everything flashing before my eyes. Now she's scared to touch anything on the ground. That is unacceptable. I'm Alejandro Barrientos, and she is the reason why I'm running for city council. I support Prop 1, and my opponent does not. I work to make Spokane more affordable for families and seniors and reduce homelessness with compassion and accountability. I'm Alejandro Barrientos, and I ask for your vote.
Chevy makes America's most dependable trucks, like the rugged Colorado, the highly capable Silverado 1500, the powerful Silverado HD, and the uncompromising Silverado EV. In every Chevy truck, dependability comes standard.
It's the final days of Chevy Truck Month. Get 2.9% financing for 72 months on all 2026 Silverado 1500 models. See your hometown Chevy dealer today.
Don't get left out in the cold.
Beat the crowds and save with Perfection Tire's preseason pricing. Plus, get expert winter service with our certified technicians to keep your car running smoothly all season long.
Nobody beats perfection.
4 News Now is brought to you by the Tin Roof.
Welcome back. Your time right now is 6:45. This morning, a growing number of families are feeling the pain as the government shutdown stretches into another week.
Federal food assistance programs are set to run out later this week, creating a food crisis some experts warn could be the worst since the Great Depression. ABC's Nicole D'Antonio is in Washington, D.C. with the details.
This morning, as the federal government shutdown drags on, experts warn more than 40 million Americans could be impacted by the food assistance program set to run out by the end of the week. The U.S. Agriculture Department, which administers the SNAP food assistance program, announcing the well has run dry. The message on its website blaming Senate Democrats in an unusually partisan message for the shutdown.
I call on moderate Democratic senators to end this craziness.
But Democratic leadership pushing back.
We can't do a deal with President Trump and then have him tear it up tomorrow and start mass firings or canceling programs that he doesn't like or canceling programs that help blue states. We have to be sure that a deal is a deal.
It comes as the stalemate on Capitol Hill shows no signs of progress. The main sticking point, extending tax credits for the Affordable Care Act. A recent analysis from KFF found that premium payments could more than double in 2026 if the ACA enhanced premium tax credits expire. Many food banks are struggling to keep up with the demand, especially with fewer donations coming in.
Volunteer food pantries like ours and others cannot meet the need. SNAP is an essential piece of meeting the food need in the United States, and SNAP is being cut. It's very tragic.
It comes as another 700,000 federal workers are set to miss their first full paychecks this week. Among them, air traffic controllers who've begun calling out sick and taking second jobs, leading to staffing shortages at major airports. U.S. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy warning that more flights could be delayed or canceled in the coming days. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent warns that money to pay the military may soon run out, and service members could miss their paychecks by mid-November if the shutdown continues. Nicole D'Antonio, ABC News, Washington.
Ooh, here's what's happening on the South Hill. This is at a neighborhood right at 58th Court. It's near Cook, and it's creepy.
The wind's blowing a little bit, too.
A mother-daughter duo setting up their homes, and they want you to go check them out. So if you're looking for Halloween fun, this is the place to do it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, some wind is blowing that, making it look even creepier.
Yeah, blowing around, creepy. I think we'll start with some creepy things here because we've talked about it through the morning.
Very serious things.
Very serious things. It's not every day that you see a Category 5 hurricane on the satellite here, but that is what we are watching with Melissa's. We've been telling you about through the morning here, so there it is, the little area right here in the black lining. That is the island of Jamaica. And this has already been dumping rain on Jamaica for a couple of days now. Basically, 2 days ago, the center was about over here, so it hasn't really moved that much. Just been spitting over that hot water and getting hotter and hotter and more intense. Now it's going to turn, and as we head into tomorrow, now going to basically take a beeline right for the island and then hitting Cuba here as a weakened storm, but still with tons of heavy rain as we head into the middle of this week. So, sir, lots of, unfortunately, probably sad news that's going to come out of the Caribbean here over the next couple of days with that storm. Another rapidly intensifying Cat 5. Locally, it's totally different. Surprise, surprise. As we're tracking some snow over Lookout Pass, starting to look a little slushy here on the roads here now in the headlights. As we approach 7 a.m., it's 30 degrees up on the pass. We've got winter weather advisories continuing, mainly for the Lookout area. But when shopping it off, we saw a little bit of slush over 4th of July pass coming up here this morning and around some parts of Highway 3 here as well as you head south of St. Mary's. We do have some active showers going on right now in these areas across the central Idaho Panhandle. So we'll continue to see some rain around parts of Lake Coeur d'Alene, the Silver Valley, and then some of those parts of Latah and Benoit County that we just mentioned here as we head through the next couple of hours. Starting to dry out a little bit. We did see some rain earlier this morning on our program in the Liberty Lake area. I'm expecting things to be mainly dry across eastern Washington as we head to the rest of the day. 50s in the Central Basin, upper 40s in Spokane and in Coeur d'Alene. We're going to continue to see a chance for a shower or two across the northern and central Panhandle as we head through the rest of the day. Then clearing skies, the breeziness that we're going to see throughout the day that you saw in that shot of the yard sculptures at Halloween, that's going to calm down, and that's going to leave us with cold temperatures, areas of freezing fog, and likely some slick spots on the roads. So start planning ahead to give yourself some extra time to stay safe on your commute tomorrow morning. We'll take a look at your 7-day forecast. There's more rain coming up this week after the morning sprint.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Gold Seal Plumbing.
Hello, I'm Lennon Smithson. For more than 20 years, I have served Spokane's legal community as an attorney, a prosecutor, and your city attorney. I could retire, however, in the past few years, I've seen changes for the worse in public safety and drug addiction. That's why I felt a calling to run for Spokane Municipal Court Judge, position number 2, to reform community court and hold prolific offenders accountable. Spokane is my city, and I want to make it safer. With your vote, we'll restore public confidence in our court system.
The purpose of a city council is to represent its residents, to improve community life, and to guide city operations for the benefit of its citizens. So, how's your Spokane City Council doing? Our elected officials have forbidden police to stop public camping on our streets. Kate Tellis is also against enforcement. But Alejandro is for stopping criminal activity on our streets while offering real help to those in need. So please, vote for Alejandro to restore our safety.
Born and raised in Spokane, Zach Sapone is a teacher who understands our challenges to get ahead. Zach goes above and beyond, standing up for working and middle-class families like his own. On council, he's delivered results, making housing more affordable, improving streets and transit, and creating safe, vibrant neighborhoods. Zach knows there's more to be done. That's why he's pushing forward on homelessness, housing, and public safety.
I'm Zach Sapone. I'm asking for your vote so we can keep fighting for everyone to have a fair shot.
Hey everyone, it's Zap from Mainstream Home Services. Since 2000, Mainstream has been your go-to team for all things plumbing, heating, cooling, and electrical. If you're looking for an all-in-one home service company, look no further. At Mainstream, we're here to help day or night, weekends, and holidays. Give us a call at 866-411-ZAP. Mainstream Solutions, not surprises.
Attention high school sports fans. Your school could be featured on 4 News Now Game of the Week. Go to KXLY.com. Vote for your favorite game, and your team could be the featured game on Friday Night Sports Extra. 4 News Now Game of the Week. Brought to you by BECU.
These dishes just aren't getting clean.
Problem isn't your machine. It's likely your detergent. I recommend switching to Cascade Platinum Plus. These new pods dissolve completely and have Dawn, breaking down up to 100% of tough stuck-on foods. Cascade Platinum Plus.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now.
Your time is 6:53. Time to get you ready to take on your Monday in the morning sprint.
Meteorologist Matt Gray has a look at your forecast for the day.
The future of Gonzaga basketball star Tyon Grant Foster is now in the hands of a Spokane County judge. Stay with us to see the ruling and find out if he'll be able to play this season.
But first, authorities have just issued mandatory evacuation orders for several areas of Jamaica. We've got Hannah Joy live in studio with a live look at the scene.
Yeah, Natalie, these are the conditions before heavy rain and wind hit the island. The storm is set to make landfall tomorrow morning, and families are being told to take shelter immediately. Forecasters say some areas could see up to 40 inches of rain, with waves reaching 13 feet high. At least 3 people have already died because of Melissa, and officials warn that that number could rise. For updates.
In your forecast locally, we got a couple of showers still hanging around this morning, but most of us are going to be drying out as we go through the rest of the morning hours. Temperatures mostly in the 30s, but popping into the 40s as we head towards lunchtime. It'll stay breezy throughout the day, and we'll see more and more sun as the day goes on, as well as our skies begin to clear. Clear skies, but also calming winds as we head into the night. It is going to be chilly in the 20s by the time we get to tomorrow morning.
New this morning on Good Morning Northwest, Spokane Valley law enforcement is asking for the public's help in finding 2 missing teen girls. A public safety alert late last night said 13-year-old Nageya Burnland and 14-year-old Lonbin Basarud were last seen near 1323 North Grady Road near Mission Avenue. Both the girls, about 5 feet tall. One of the girls was wearing blue jeans and a green hoodie with sandals. If you've seen them or know where they might be, make sure to call 911.
A float plane partially sunk into Lake Coeur d'Alene this weekend. According to the police department, it sank at Independence Point. Police say the plane was docked, but the wind caused that plane to go down into the water. No one was hurt.
A train hit and killed a woman near Priest River last night. It happened near the Hidden Lane rail crossing southeast of Priest River. Idaho State Patrol is investigating and has not released the woman's name.
A woman was killed and an infant hospitalized in a suspected DUI crash late Saturday night. According to Washington State Patrol, 30-year-old Chance Picken was driving north on State Route 821 near the Yakima-Kittitas County line. WSP says Picken was speeding, lost control, and rolled multiple times. His passenger, 33-year-old Courtney Bedell, died at the scene. WSP says Picken is facing multiple charges.
The future of one of Gonzaga's star basketball players is back in the hands of the Spokane County judge today. Tyon Grant Foster transferred to Gonzaga this season, but the NCAA denied his waiver to play, saying he's used up his 4 seasons of eligibility. His attorneys argue he deserves an exemption, pointing to the lost time from a heart condition and COVID-19 disruptions. Last week, a federal judge denied the NCAA's request to move the case out of state court. So now a Spokane County judge will hear the case this afternoon. We will be in the courtroom with our team. You can look for updates by downloading the 4 News Now app and turning on those push notifications to get the latest on this case sent straight to your phone.
The family of a Washington State University student who died in a fraternity hazing incident is back in court fighting to hold the university responsible for his death. 19-year-old Sam Martinez died from alcohol poisoning in 2019 while at the Alpha Tau Omega event. Martinez's family sued WSU, arguing the university had a duty to protect him. Lawyers from Washington State University say the school is not responsible for things that happen off campus. Martinez's lawyers disagree, saying because WSU actively promotes Greek life, it has a duty to protect students. Now the case is in front of the Washington Supreme Court.
A bipartisan group of lawmakers wants to hear from the NBA about the recent gambling scandal. The FBI is now looking into allegations of insider information used in an alleged mafia-related betting scheme on NBA games and rigged underground poker games. For more details on why lawmakers want to hear from the NBA Commissioner Adam Silver in a full briefing, you can turn in to Good Morning America.
And police have reportedly arrested 2 people as part of the Louvre heist investigation. According to Paris prosecutor, one of the men was detained at Charles de Gaulle Airport, preparing to board a flight to Algeria. In the brazen 7-minute heist, thieves made off with items worth more than $100 million. The suspected thieves have not said where the jewels are.
And one more look at this great Halloween display on Spokane's South Hill this morning. We've been taking a look all morning long. A great place to check out with the family. We'll be back with a final check of weather with meteorologist Matt Gray. It's right after this break.
Hi, Jessica.
I've heard that you can come the same day I call you.
Give us an address and we're on our way.
But how?
1-800-GOT-JUNK is the world's largest junk removal service.
I want you to come today.
We're on our way.
This week on Neutrogena Remembers.
Will you marry me?
I love you.
If you remember these 2, it may be time to start using Neutrogena Retinol Regenerating Cream. It can reverse 7 years of visible aging. Great skin. Oh, to be young.
Style or substance?
Somehow, it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Get 0% APR plus no monthly payments until next year on select Sierra 1500 models.
Shop DaveSmith.com.
Your junk isn't nearly as weird as you think.
I think it's weird.
We've picked up several thousand cans of tuna.
Wow.
400 wedding dresses, a chair made of pancakes, and a couch full of bees. Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Elsie, the cloudy skies here as wet weather continues to work its way out of the inland northwest. We'll still see some lingering stuff going on around North Idaho this morning, but I expect a decent amount of clearing for the afternoon. Breezy, and we'll see some sunshine. Freezing fog tomorrow morning. Temperatures down into the 20s, almost region-wide. It'll be a chilly start and a cloudy finish. We'll see more rain for the start of Wednesday, and then another round of rain is on the way for Halloween. It does look like trick-or-treating may end up being a little bit soggy, and we fall back this weekend.
Oh, yeah, we do. Oh, my gosh, Matt, thanks so much. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you throughout the morning on Good GMA. It starts right now.